NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down. And as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Here comes the 4th down snap to Goff. Throw caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. They're going to turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Love throwing to start us off. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's Goff. An all-around tough play for him. It took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Goff on third. Complete left side. It's just long. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
From the gun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To the air on third and long. Chased out to his right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready, red, yellow, 22. Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right, 60. Slide blue. Yellow, 43.
Back to the air. Love. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
52 blows, black shot. You, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. All in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Here we go. Right, red, 10 black, field, claws red. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Gay with the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Packers 14. Lions nothing. Matt Gay.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Drill green. Ready?
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Needle blue, black shot, 45, white, set.
Once more, it's Love. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Blaster, 6, 6. Come on, green jack. Yellow, 40 seconds.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
17.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Detroit.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Fight.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Love with it on first down. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. To the air with Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Blue striker.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Throwing. It's Love. This is Reed working the right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 12-yard line.
Shoot. Yellow. Cut.
Loves to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's now third down.
Come on, set. Blaster, 45, white. Rail, yellow. Smash, red. Set.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Ready, field, needle blue. 60 red. 6, mega. Black ultra. Light blue. Blue striker. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
20, 14. 14.
They'll air it out on third. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, 76!
They're going to throw again. Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 6. Mega. Beauty. Yep, blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Smash. Clock. Red.
1st
38.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead blowing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on. Ready?
And he's brought down at the line.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands.
And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Lions, nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. They're down on the 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now Goff. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hold on. We go tonight. 180. 12. What's that?
Throwing is gone. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Wait.
Love out of the shotgun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep running away with this. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. On the move, headed right. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
180.
And the Lions.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Goff to the air now. Buys time, rolling right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Goff on third. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Detroit Lions first down.
Black 20.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
It's second down.
Cut. 120. Cut.
Now Gibbs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
180.
Third and long for him here. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Okay, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, oh, Brock, bless you.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
There he goes on the right side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He's got it downfield near the edge. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Allen on the play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So they're left facing third and long. Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a